Probably some of the best rides ever done, to be honest with you.
What an absolute cracking day.
So that's just 4-day trail on a 701.
Coffs Harbour marks the starting point for the second Husqvarna Motorcycles 701 Enduro Trek. What better place to kick off the Husky Trek than the small coastal town of Emerald Beach on the New South Wales coast, 560 kilometres north of Sydney.
Doesn't get any better than this, does it?
All G'd up. Get to show the guys some good tracks finally.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
2 years too long.
We are here at Emerald Beach for the start of the 2021 Husqvarna 701 Enduro Trek. And one of the very special guests that we have with us this week is none other than Clubby from Australian Adventure Bike Magazine. You get to ride a 701 all week. Are you excited?
You know what I'm so excited about? Riding an adventure bike that weighs in at 150 or so kilograms. That will be such an awesome change. Not that I don't love the big bangers.
As riders continue to arrive, scrutineering is well underway, with last-minute adjustments and maintenance checks before the challenge and fun that awaits. GPS and navigation expert Nick Selick will be the lead rider for the event and also here to assist riders loading mapping files into their navigation systems.
Hi, my name's Gemma Wilson. First time really doing anything adventure, and I'm just so excited, and I can't wait for tomorrow.
So Gemma, I may have already seen a handlebar touch the ground.
Well, my foot got caught on a saddlebag. Not used to saddlebags, but someone ran and caught the bike, so it technically didn't hit the ground.
Welcome finally to the second Husqvarna Motorcycles 701 Enduro Trek. Now I know it has been a long time coming. Very much like to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you guys for attending. We cannot do this event without you. Husqvarna Motorcycles is out here in full force.
13 years I've had the pleasure of working for Husqvarna and KTM all around the world, and moved here about a year ago. It's really nice to see a lot of familiar faces in the room. And Rosie just got done thanking everybody for this incredible event and sharing the passion for riding. But thank you to the riders for buying our products and for having this awesome ride.
Cool stuff in the hills behind Coffs, some of the best riding in Australia, I think. You know, within 5Ks of here, it's just such good riding.
And so it begins. Day one heads straight from the beach into the bush, no mucking around, with 4 hard route options within the first 100 kilometres to get the blood pumping.
Good morning. Start of day one. We're about to head out from Emerald Beach up into the beautiful hinterland around Coffs Harbour. I've just been told that we hit single track 4Ks in. You can't get much better than that.
Minutes and miles, they measure the space and time between you and me. Pissing away my youth, I'm miserable here. I hope that you're miserable there too. Space between us that's keeping me from you. Poets and priests, they warn me of history's blood for those who fall in too deep.
pretty wild. You're fogging up. Tell me about it.
I can't see because my glasses are fogged up, and it's tight for a big bike.
That was wild, but hey, scenery, how good?
Oh, unbelievable.
I'm too young and dumb to trust in the universe and hope that it will all work out. Space in between us that's keeping me by you. Time since I saw you, that's cracking my
This section of single trail caught a lot of riders out. What a cracking way to kickstart the trek. With this long, steep drop-off running along the side of the train line, riders were forced to cross over the tracks, which proved very entertaining for some.
Single trail, so that's just 4-day trail on a 701. You wouldn't want to bring anything else in here unless it was under 701, but that's awesome, and these bikes are doing it so well. This is fun, sometimes struggle but fun.
Yeah, train track.
Oh, train tracks suck. It looks easy, but that's slipperier than snot. Yeah, I think pretty much everyone would have got stuck on that except the absolute guns. I did.
the world to your house. I hope you're home. I hope you're home.
Oh my God!
Yeah, awesome day today. Great tracks, great riding. Love the bike more and more every time I ride it. Very, very cool bike. I remember pulling up there thinking, checking the GPS, is this really a track? It was awesome. Really, really cool. Day one was incredible. Probably some of the best riding I've ever done, to be honest with you. Yeah, I could pretty much,
3 more days to go, but after that day, man, I could go home now and be happy.
Anyway, he came over and he went to give me a hand, and I've just gone, oh yeah, thanks mate, and I've just gone, and done a big wheelie on his bloody squirrely on his foot.
Oh no!
And he's gone, oh,
Today was really good. Most people came in to check out. A couple didn't, so I gave them a quick phone call just to make sure they're okay.
First timer? I recommend it. It was good. Really good.
I'm good. Your first day adventure riding, what do you think? So, does this go with the loop out photo from the rescue?
Good day, boys.
we've got footage.
You got footage?
There's evidence. Ryan's seen all these 12 o'clock wheelies on Instagram. I thought I need to go to 15.
Honestly, what a day. That was absolutely fantastic. Tomorrow we head off to Tenterfield. Weather, guys, we can't hide from it. We've looked at the radar. It's going to be a wet one.
Tomorrow we start on open stuff, finish on tight stuff. So we'll leave here in the morning, it'll be cold, I think it's going to be wet, but it's mostly deco granite. It gets better and better as you get closer to Tenterfield. Like we get into the real boulder kind of country. It's like a giant flat track. So what I'm trying to qualify is that if you like doing skids, you'll have a lot of fun, but just keep it in check a little bit because there are ways of getting it wrong. Red clay, it's logs, steep. There's a couple of steep downhills. There's old car bodies. Like there's everything you want in a single track loop. Like it's really cool.
It's a rare occasion that sees pouring rain make for prime riding conditions. But Danny was right, and the deco granite from Glen Innes to Tenterfield was outstanding. The clay in the afternoon, well, that was another story.
Morning, Nick. What is your role this morning?
Sticker putter-upper. Heading out early, lead riding, putting up the arrows for all the guys to follow, so hopefully they don't have to pay as much attention to the GPS and they can just keep their eyes up high and look in the trees for the arrows.
It's the start of day 2. We're gearing up. We're heading to Tenterfield today. Rain is forecast, but the clouds are moving up pretty quickly, so who knows. It's a balmy 5.7 degrees.
Love a gear bag, do ya?
Yeah. That's the first time I've been on a bike in 18 years.
Oh, well done.
I've jumped in the deep end.
Fantastic.
Bought a 701 and said, let's go.
I'm less sore than I expected, so I'm not sore at all, so we'll see how we go tonight. A couple of near misses, but yeah, no, it's good, really good. Yeah, I normally ride a 450, you know, in the bush, and we do like 60k loops, so this is just a lot more fun, you know.
The sausage roll, tell me about that for adventure riding.
Okay, well, I've got this horrible habit of just every stop has to be fast. Get in, get it done, and go. Whether it's fuel, whether it's air, food and drink. So yeah, breakfast, mate, is a sausage roll, chocolate move. The thing that scares me, but Geordie, I was somewhere, big rush like usual, pulled the sausage roll out of the pie warmer, cracked it open, bit into it, and it was even more offensive, the contents of the sausage roll, than normal. I looked at the packet and it was vegan, plant-based sausage roll. What are they doing with sausage rolls? Making them out of imitation sausage roll. I mean, the sausage roll is imitation anyway, whatever's in it.
You can't have plant-based sausage. It's an oxymoron. It's not a sausage roll.
Correct, ain't it?
It's a plant roll.
Yeah, so false advertising, I claimed it,
Roll.
threw it back in the bin.
Grab the EpiPen.
back wheel, Louis, come on.
Come on, Louis.
Although I'm not allowed to break any sweeps. Is that the rule, or only just...
I said Tina's here, not Rosie. So
Awesome!
yeah,
Let's do it, Louis! Come on,
get in there, son. Okay. Well, this is like a hold my beer moment.
Feel good?
He just had to get off.
Oh, okay.
Is he alright?
Yeah, he's alright. He's up there.
Dude, he nearly ate shit about 20 feet back there twice. Like properly sideways.
But I didn't, but.
You didn't. That was
No.
amazing. Are you alright? You good?
Alright, yeah.
Somebody may have dropped a drone in the river this morning. Full Gumby mode, caught it in the creek. Upside down, found it with the battery on. Moment of truth.
Yeah, but what about the quicksand that ate you before you got to it, mate?
Well, nobody was
We thought you were
gone.
Gonski's gone.
Yeah. That was, yeah, I think it swallowed a leg and then it swallowed an elbow and...
Oh, you were
basically-
down, mate. You were down. I'm thinking I've got to go in there with you, and I'm heavier than you. I'll sink faster.
Oh, adventure. It's all part of it, they say.
Oh, it is, mate.
Okay. It flies!
What did you change something then?
Huh? How's that? That was underwater for a good couple of minutes, but unfortunately camera is cooked. But we have Husky mechanics that are pretty good with stuff.
Hey, that's trekking.
That's trekking. Man, it was epic. We had everything. And the last 45 minutes, I got absolutely soaking wet. But I didn't care because it was way too much fun. I didn't want to stop and put wet weather gear on. Awesome day.
Yeah. Fantastic, you know. And this is a machine for this sort of riding, you know what I mean? You know, you can handle the bitumen, plenty of speed, great on the dirt too. So
Not many places doesn't go away.
no, look, that's it. And we saw everything today, road surface wise. You know, slippery clay to beautiful sweeping roads. It was really good.
It's good. I had the heater on all day. Very nice. I even had the window down because I got hot.
And I'm sitting there, beetroot red, blowing. Next to me, hear this bike come up the hill. Whoa, and I look over and its wheel stands over, jumps logs, touchdown. It's just beautiful. Gemma Wilson gets up the bike.
Fun on day 2 of the Husky Trek. Honestly, this afternoon we came in the absolute pouring rain on that last section of dirt, and it was the best. Danny, once again, you, Riley, and Clay outdid yourselves with those routes today, so thank you. The weather could not dampen the mood. It was awesome! Actually, Greg McFarland was there when this drone incident took place, and he instantly hopped on the phone and called his amazing wife, Vanessa, who is here tonight with us for dinner, and she drove 2 hours out of her way to go pick up a new drone and bring it back for us. So I cannot thank you guys enough, keeping us on track.
Tomorrow's a pretty long day. We see a little bit of everything tomorrow. It's pretty cool. Finish up at the beach. We start on the Rocky River Road. Rocky River Road in the morning is going to be so good. Be a little bit careful because every now and again you'll get halfway through a corner on the Rocky and it'll suddenly go off camber with a big rut, and I'm sure there's skeletons of motorbike riders down in the river somewhere that have never been collected. Like it's just that kind of road, but it should be a lot of fun, but just try and reel it in a little bit. And if you see a mud puddle, try and go around it, because there is mud puddles there that are big enough to swallow a lifted patrol.
Route Coordinator Danny had everyone excited about the Rocky River Road, a must-do on every adventure rider's bucket list. But not even he could have predicted just how perfect the conditions would be as we left Tenterfield and headed for the coast.
What happened to you, mate?
I was tripped over, just a coffee this morning to start. Didn't know the room layout.
Day 3, Rocky River Road. This one is going to be superb today. Granitic sand road, a little bit of moisture on it from yesterday. It's going to be perfect. And then we roll on through, try to remember the name of that forest, but up through some World Heritage Forest area, around through Kyogle, we'll scoot past Nimbin and get down to Evans Head down the coast. It's going to be a beauty.
Apparently there is a river crossing of concern.
Yes, I have heard there is a river crossing out there in Gerard State Forest. We're actually going to leave a man at the river just to lend a helping hand in case any riders have difficulties. So could be interesting.
So is that a mechanical technician by any chance?
Darren, are you going to be able to assist riders when they drown their bikes today, or are you just there for comedic value?
Yes, yeah.
And from the medical team view, we're just going through some gear today, just some checks before we get going, just checking that we've got all the gear we need and we're all ready to go and ready to help out on the ride. Our hope is that we're not going to actually use any of this stuff, but it's better to be prepared and plan ahead a little bit. So that's essentially what we're doing. Part of Race Safe Medical is just the planning and the preparation to be associated with the Husqvarna Rally. So as part of the, I guess, the Race Safe Medical response with the Husqvarna Trek, we've got Dr. Michael Thumb here today. He's going to be riding along as part of the group, and a couple of intensive care paramedics and an intensive care nurse, which we're responding out of the vehicle and from the bivouac. So I guess we're covering most of the situations, notwithstanding the fact that we've got emergency services to draw upon as well.
whole time.
Yeah?
I've got the biggest hand pole I've made.
Yeah, me too. Come on boys, track report, hit me.
Oh, nice mate, it is awesome. You'll never get Rocky River Road like this in the wet, primo conditions.
Mate, it's fantastic. Absolutely blinding fast. Great grip. Best I've ever had this road. It's spot on.
It is like
fucking
hero dirt. Like I put the right tires on.
Yeah, man.
It's just so predictable.
Perfect day, mate. Rocky River turned it on.
With these conditions, you just felt like you couldn't put a wheel wrong. It was so smooth and flowing. But we all had to reel it in a bit with the amount of livestock that was on the road. This section of single trail, with a hard clay base, was catching many riders out. It was nearly impossible to gauge where we had the traction. Case in point, there were bits of bikes and helmet visors littering the grass and around the area.
How are you? You alright? Bit of slippery, bro.
Flying.
Yeah.
It just was doing this.
Do I need to tools out again?
Oh, I should be right.
You sure?
You alright?
I'm fine.
You know what happened then? I ate shit. Look at this. Look what's in the fucking dirt here. That's happened before, this old rusty bit of
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This is gnarly here.
Yeah, I'm just going to cruise, I think.
Yeah.
This little climb, with exposed tree roots and dislodged rocks, had riders throwing everything at it to claw their way to the top.
Yeah, good, how are you?
Good, good.
What's happening?
There's a bypass track up there.
Okay.
That I've been sending on, but that's not too bad either, you know.
Yeah, okay.
It's just deep.
Shot going through it?
Hey?
There's a way around, is there?
Yeah, there's a little bypass one, a little rocky creek bed through there. Like the only difference is you drop it here, you drain your bike.
Yeah. I'm not going to risk that. I already drowned it once.
Do you want to do it again for the camera? No. Okay.
Holy fuck!
I don't know, but you better go. This here is not your home. water.
Day 3, we just made Marty push a motorbike up the hill. It was pretty straightforward. We had to call in the heavy hitters. It's just skull drag this thing to the top. So I know who's paying for beers tonight.
Yeah, okay.
And it's not me.
But how the hell was day 3 even better than the first 2? Who had fun today? Alrighty, let's get the master of the route planning up here, Danny Wilkinson, to talk about day 4.
Tomorrow starts pretty open and pretty quick. What I mean is everyone will be able to shoot down. You'll spend an hour or so, hour and a half getting down to Broom's Head. And from there, we're pretty much in forestry all the way to Emerald Beach. We pop out, I think it's 4.5, 5 Ks from Emerald Beach out of the forest. Low tide tomorrow, I think it's 11 o'clock. Unless you've got an aversion to salt air on your bike, go and do it. Because you'll be cruising up there every now and again and there'll be like a couple of emus run along beside you, or it's just, I mean, who doesn't like riding on the beach at low tide? There's like a little impromptu moto track that they built in the quarry. So there's massive burns, there's tabletops, there's banks to drop off, it all kind of, and we route in through that. So, you know, if you want to have a little bit of fun, it's probably not a bad spot.
Righto, guys, you have a good night and we'll see you tomorrow for day 4. Thank you very much.
The dawning of the final day is always bittersweet, with riders looking forward to more exhilarating tracks, but also knowing that all good things must come to an end. But that didn't stop us making the most of the final day of the 2021 Husky Trek.
So we are at Evans Head, about to start day 4 of the Husky Trek, the last day. I can't believe it. What a way to start. The final leg of the journey. It's been pretty awesome. We started on the beach. We're headed back there today again. Then we went into the rainforest, into granite country, into proper, you know, big cattle country stuff. And then we're back here. It's pretty awesome. And what a way to start the morning. Not a bad place, but I think the tracks we're going today are going to be better than this.
You reckon?
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Let's go motorbike riding!
I'm sorry, don't know where to everything is moving now. So lately I can decide on the high. Oh, and when I do, I'm sure I'll end up moving to a suit and tie, celebrate, laugh or cry. What's I gotta do when nothing's standing still for you? So many angles, so many lights, so many ways to see the
Yeah, go closer, go closer. Oh yeah.
Fuck, the bikes are clean, boys.
That looks really fucking cool, eh?
Yeah. Pretty cool, but.
Yeah, man, that was
Good way to wash the bikes off.
Yeah.
man, washing all that Tenterfield dirt off, eh?
And the beach sand.
Yeah, salt water.
Salt water. No need to clean it now.
yeah, man, that was sick, eh?
Yeah. That's good, thank you. Yeah, there's some good tracks in here.
stop stomping and then something's wrong. You know it's on, it's just a song, but I can see your white knuckled hand from holding on. So lately I wonder why we rely on the sure thing. It's too damn comforting. Stay alive, overdrive till we find something new to keep the pulse alive in you. So many angles, so many lights, so many ways to see the sunlight. 'Cause everything moves, everything pulses, everything lies in the eyes of you. Everything moves, everything pulses, everything lies in the eyes of you. Everything lies in the eyes of you, in the eyes of you, in the eyes of you. Even though I don't know quite what to do.
Right?
What, you turn around? Oh no! Yeah, the English on its way and I've already with it.
He said he wanted a movie star role and he turns the cameraman.
They're just crossing the highway now, so they
Yeah,
sweet. That's sweet.
Is it a collarbone or dislocation?
Dislocation.
Oh, fuck. That's
Yeah.
fun, isn't it?
Well, yeah, just give me the whistle, man, and just pump it back in.
Yeah, it'll be all over real quick.
No, you'll be sweet. Good luck, man. Sorry it happened.
I'd rather have than never have the string on the feeling that I move. No more standing still at your will, but you can try until you see the motions moving you. Everything moves, everything pulses, everything lies in the eyes of you. Everything moves, everything pulses, everything lies in the eyes of you. 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 Eyes of you, in the eyes of you, in the eyes of you, in the eyes of you.
That was fantastic. That forest road section at the end, brilliant. Absolutely loved it. Some of the erosion mounds, yeah, gotta pay attention. But yeah, that was
Better than it being at work, yeah?
Oh yeah, oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Awesome, awesome. Everyone's eaten mud in the last hour of the last day. It was fantastic. One bloke put his bike down the side of a cliff in Lantana, 10 foot off the road.
I heard about that,
So,
and apparently...
Muppet Award.
Oh no, that's a pretty
Sure.
prestigious award. A lot of people are going for that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Me included.
Yeah.
But everywhere you come along here, remember me though.
It's a good one.
Oh, look at him!
Who had a good time this week? This event would not have happened without them, but they put together what I would like to think is one of the best goddamn adventure routes that I have ever had the pleasure of riding, and that is Danny Riley and Clay Wilkinson! Come on up here, boys! Thank you so much for all your help. Marty was absolutely amazing. Gemma Wilson. Gemma, thank you for being our special guest. Where to next year? I cannot thank you guys enough for being part of the 2021 Husky 701 Enduro Trek. Thank you!